All right, let's dive in. We're going to talk about something that is honestly a superpower: listening. And I mean, really listening. For coaches, for clients, for anyone really. Understanding how you listen can literally change the game. I mean, just think about it for a second. There's a huge difference between someone just hearing your words and you feeling truly heard, right? That feeling is, well, it's everything. It's this incredible gift that unlocks so much potential. And that's really the core of what we're digging into today. So, let me ask you directly, have you ever felt that? Truly, deeply heard? Just think about what that felt like. That sense of being completely seen, completely understood, no judgment. That right there, that's the space where real growth happens. That's what we're aiming for. Okay, so the big question is, how do we actually create that space? Well, it's not about jumping in with advice or trying to force a solution. Nope. It's about creating this environment where a person's own inner wisdom can just bubble up to the surface. And this idea leads us to a really cool coaching philosophy. This is the why behind everything we're about to cover. It's called Emergence coaching, and the core idea is simple but powerful. You already have the answers inside you. The coach isn't there to give you answers. Their job is to listen. Listen in a very specific way that helps your own intelligence emerge. And you guessed it, that listening happens in different levels. All right, let's start with level 1. Think of this as the ground floor. Honestly, this is where most of us hang out in our day-to-day chats. So it's a super important place to start. So level 1 is all about one thing. My awareness is on myself. The focus is inward. Even if someone else is talking, our brain is just constantly filtering everything through our own lens. Our own thoughts, our feelings, our experiences. Sound familiar? Come on, we've all done this. You're nodding along, but in your head, you're just waiting for your turn to talk, right? Or you're thinking, oh, I have a story just like that. Or you're already figuring out the advice you're going to give them. It's totally natural, but it's a huge barrier to actually connecting with what the other person is going through. Okay, let's climb the ladder a bit. We're moving on up to level 2. And this is a big deal, because this is where our focus starts to shift, away from ourselves and toward the other person. Level 2 is all about this. My awareness is on what the client is saying. So the spotlight isn't on me anymore. It's pointed directly at their words, the facts they're sharing, the story they're telling. You've probably heard of this as active listening. You're gathering information, asking questions to get the facts straight, really trying to understand the problem so you can solve it. And that's great. It's focused, it's productive, but it's still mostly about the what. It's about the content, the story, not necessarily the person behind the story. Okay, now we're getting to level 3. And let me tell you, this is where things get really interesting. This is where the magic starts. It's a huge leap from just hearing a problem to sensing the entire person. The big shift here at level 3 is where we place our awareness. The focus is now on the meaning and feeling behind what the client is saying. See the difference? We're going deeper than just the words. We're tuning into the emotional stuff happening just below the surface. This is like listening with your whole body, your whole being. You start to notice the energy in the room. You're picking up on their body language. You're sensing emotions that maybe they haven't even put into words yet. You're not just tracking the story anymore. You're connecting with the actual human at the heart of it all. And that brings us to the top, the pinnacle, level 4. This is a master level of listening. And it's profound. It takes everything we've just talked about and adds this one incredible new layer. And this is a total game changer. At level 4, your awareness is split. It's dual. You are 100% present with the other person, and at the exact same time, you're aware of what's going on inside of you, the listener. So as the coach or listener, you might suddenly notice, a tightness in your stomach, or a random memory pops into your head, or you see an image in your mind's eye. Now, instead of just dismissing that stuff, level 4 listening says, whoa, hang on. It treats those internal signals as super valuable data about the shared energy you're both creating. Which leads to this incredibly powerful question. Instead of thinking, why am I feeling this, and making it about you, you ask, what might my reaction be telling me about their experience? It's like your own internal state becomes a compass. one that points to deeper truths happening in the conversation. Honestly, listening at this level is so deep, it can almost feel like a meditative state. You're just so present with them, with yourself, that you tap into this shared consciousness. It's a space where anything can emerge. It's really incredible. So there you have it. We've walked through all 4 levels. Let's wrap this up and put it all together into a really clear path that, seriously, you can start thinking about today. Let's call it the ladder of listening. It's so simple when you see it like this. You start at step 1, the me focus of internal listening. Then you climb to step 2, focusing on the words. From there, it's up to step 3, the human. And finally, you reach the top at step 4, the shared we. Each step is a deeper and deeper connection. And hey, remember, this isn't about saying level 1 is bad and level 4 is good. Not at all. They all have their place. The real skill is learning how to be flexible, how to move up and down this ladder. It's about consciously choosing the level of listening that's going to serve the conversation and the person in front of you the best. So I'll leave you with this one question. The next time you're in a conversation, doesn't matter if you're a coach, a client, a friend, whatever, just for a second, pause and notice. Become aware of how you're listening. And then make a choice. Which level will you listen from?